am the head cook in the kitchen.
So you're one of the most favorite people in the building.
I am. I feed everybody.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's go back a little further though, because that's not the reason you first came there, right?
Oh,
When did you come to the mission, and
um,
what was going on that brought you there?
okay. I came to the mission in August of 2019.
Hmm.
Um, I lost my apartment and I moved in with my mother, and I love my mother, but she's a hard person to live with.
Yeah.
And it was just came to the end of my ropes and didn't have anywhere else to go, and came to the rescue mission. And scary time,
Hmm.
really, really scary.
How did you find out about the mission? Did you already know about it? Did somebody tip you off?
I knew about it because a guy I know had went there, and he had mentioned like he had started working, he had went through the program, but it was, a few years back. And I don't know if God just brought it to my mind, or, you don't have nowhere to sleep for the night,
Mhm.
go to the rescue mission.
What was it like when you had to knock on that door the first time? What were you feeling?
Really anxious, really scary. You don't know what you're walking into.
Hmm.
You just scared. You're mad because you're in the situation, and you're scared and pretty. And if I be honest, I was embarrassed.
Yeah. But, nobody likes to think, I'm sure that, oh, I can handle this. I can handle everything.
Yeah,
But, sometimes things are handed to you.
yeah,
We all have some limits.
yes.
So let me ask you too. When you first came through that door and somebody sat down and we want to help.
Hmm.
Any change in how you felt?
Um, Everybody was really nice, from Miss Stephanie at the front desk. Biggest smile. Um, when I got up to the fourth floor, to the women's floor, um, I just started crying. Only thing she asked me was my name,
Mhm.
and I just broke out crying. And she hugged me and prayed with me, and I felt okay about being there then.
Good.
Yeah.
So that didn't take long at all, did it?
No, it didn't.
Very good. So what was it, and you mentioned, when you were talking about a friend, how, they'd been through the program. What
Mhm.
is it that goes on at the City Rescue Mission that was particularly helpful to you?
Um, for the most part, they ask you, what are your plans? What do you want to do? How do you plan on accomplishing it? And they um, referred me to the program, saying that it would, get me back into the workforce, because I have not worked for about 3.5, 4 years because of
Mhm.
illnesses, open heart surgery, a lot of health issues going on. And it, just told me it would get me back into the work field, something I would love to do and I would like to do.
So how is it you ended up actually working there? Have you always loved cooking, or
I
what got you going there?
I love, love, love cooking, feeding people, watching people enjoy my food. And at the time, Meredith was working there. And, when I first got into the kitchen, and, you have a little knowledge, and she was just like, no, we're not going to do it like that. So it was, going into her kitchen, having to humble myself,
Mhm.
and then I was able to learn from her. And then, she ended up learning from me, and she said that she would love to have me as an employee, and I would love to be an employee. So that's how that happened.
You said something very interesting there. I humbled myself and then I
Oh, yeah.
learned.
Yeah.
Boy, we could all take a lesson from that.
Yeah.
If the mission hadn't been there, or you didn't know about it, or for some reason it never occurred to you to go there, what do you think your life would look like today?
Uh, I have no idea. What I do know is I know it was so God's plan till, I have to laugh about it now, because how everything worked out. And, it took me 2 days to call, and then another day to actually go there. And when I walked through the door, it just seemed like everything started changing right then. So I don't know where I would be, but I'm glad I went.
Hmm. So if you were to kind of compare um, the biggest difference in what your life is like today, because you sound very happy to me,
Thank you.
um, versus the day you came to the mission when
Yes.
you were terrified.
Yes.
What's the biggest difference?
The biggest difference in a newfound love for myself, that I'm worth it,
Hmm.
for a long time, because I had made a few mistakes, and I was upset. If I be honest, I was upset with God about just all the health issues that hit me at once, and
Hmm.
I didn't have a lot of self-esteem for myself. So just the love I gained for myself, to know that I'm worth it.